Okay, so are you advising people to go for a job because of money, or they should follow their passion?
See, I've been on that follow your passion. I've been following my passion. My account is empty. It's time to be realistic, please. Let me just dive into... Because the thing is that when I watched certain YouTubers and I was wondering how they were able to do it, a lot of them were in the corporate sector before they moved into YouTube. But me, being the strong head that I am, I was like, I can start from YouTube. Which one is corporate sector? I beg, let's do this. But see me now. So it's like, I beg, Gucci, just enter this corporate sector.
There's no money in the corporate sector, because even when you get like an entry-level job, your salary is like, 100K, 150K.
But you're still getting that 100K.
At the end of 30 days.
At the moment, I'm not getting anything safe. So I might as well just try it out.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dee Digest podcast. I'm your host, Divine Ume. And with me today, I have the amazing YouTuber, influencer, TikToker, real superstar. In fact, introduce yourself.
Hi, guys. My name is Uche, but my stage name is Chuches Mind. That's where you can find me on social media, actually. That's true. But yes, as Divine said, the amazing times 3 or times 4. She was busting my brain.
Will you say YouTube was your first love or blogging?
Blogging was my first love. Then, I think YouTube was my first love, but I didn't have the courage to start. So I started blogging instead. Then all of a sudden, my friend now pushed me. He was like, you came to the village, you vlogged everything. Now you're saying you're not sure you want to post. Edit and post. And then that's how we started.
Oh, nice. So when did you start your YouTube channel?
2017.
So that's been like 4 or 5 years of YouTube. What's that journey been like for you? Because I'm also a YouTuber, in case you guys didn't know. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's The Experience.
Please subscribe to my own YouTube channel, Chuches Mind.
So we're all Lagos-based like YouTubers. Let's even rewind. That's actually how we met. So how did I meet Uche? How did we even meet her? Okay, I think I saw Uche's YouTube channel and I've just been watching her videos. I just liked like the energy, like she was so normal, so relatable, so like she wasn't trying to be anything but just herself. And I just really liked how she was in her videos, and something just clicked and I was like, yeah, I would like to collab with this girl. So me and my forward self, I sent her an email. I was like, yeah, let's collab, let's do a video. And I think she replied like almost immediately, like, oh, okay, let's collab and whatever. And it didn't even take us, did it take us a while?
No, it didn't.
It didn't take us a while. I think
it was like the next week.
Or week after. I know YouTubers that I've been trying to collab with and they're always busy doing nothing. But that's fine.
They didn't see your email. They didn't get it. But they got the email.
Do you understand? So, and then she replied like right after, and then we filmed our video. I think we ended up doing like 2 videos thereabout. And before you know it, like it's just been vibes ever since. So that was actually how we met, from YouTube. So yeah, that's how we got together. And then when I was starting my podcast, I was like, people really liked the video we did together on YouTube. They liked how funny she was, how relatable. And I was like, yeah, her story is quite inspiring as well. So I thought to bring her on here to kind of just share her own wisdom, to just give us a perspective about herself. So I think I'm going to move over to her now to tell us about her life, her YouTube journey, her career path, where she is right now in her life. Just take it away.
I'm currently unemployed. I'm looking for a job, please. So if you are listening to this and you are looking for a staff, please hire me. But I don't want to be your personal assistant. I'm not interested in that. But HR, management, social media, digital marketing, content creation, holla at me. Yeah. So let me start from my story. What am I doing at the moment? I just said I'm looking for a job. That's one thing. Why am I looking for a job? YouTube pay is not, what do they call it? It's not sustaining my lifestyle. Let's put it like that. The money I'm getting is really small because I'm still a small YouTuber, if you think about it. So
how many subscribers do you have?
6,000, I think.
Okay. You guys, it's time to make it 10K or thereabouts.
Thank you. My aim is 150K by the end of this year.
Amen.
I said that last year, but okay.
This year
we keep saying it till we get to it. See, what was I even saying? Yeah, so the thing is that from the get-go, when I started my YouTube channel, I just believed, okay, I can be a full-time YouTuber. Not knowing that it's not that easy. If you've not done YouTube for like the past 7-6 years, saying you're going to be a full-time YouTuber might not be that easy for you. So me, I'm just like, don't do any job. If you want to do anything, work in like media-related sectors because it's the same thing as YouTube. But in this Nigeria, media no they pay.
Have you had a media job before? Because you're talking really taking
I
it
had
very
media
personal.
jobs from when I came back. NYC, I did a media job. After NYC, media job. All just have been doing my media jobs anyways. But now I'm just like, I think I need to go to the corporate sector. It might affect my YouTube life. Yeah.
That's so strange. I've never heard someone actually intentionally want to be in the corporate sector. That's for a YouTuber. That's quite strange.
I'm looking for money. Please.
So what if you get money and then you lose your passion? You don't have time to do things that you actually love.
I don't think I'll lose my passion for YouTube because, what do you call it? Even if I have a job, I will try my best to be posting once a week instead of doing my 3 days or maybe every day. I'll try at least to post. And then editing will not be hard because I will try my best not to be doing all this my ceremony I do in my videos.
What if that's what people love you for?
I know, but when I have time, I can do that. It's not all my vlogs that I'll be doing this ceremony because if I start doing that, I might not post because I won't have time or I'll be losing sleep. Let's put it like that. So my mind is like, I need, because even in this Lagos, Nigeria, if you are not a popular person, for you to really get gigs, like sponsorship and things like that, it's like nobody knows you. So why are we paying you to do something for us? If it's not, you're at the back end of the collaboration or whatever they are doing. So I'm just like, what am I going to do? And I don't have connect. Because if I had connect,
people that have connect don't have two heads now. Like, it's just by finding the connect. I feel like it's finding the connect.
Where do you find them, please? Let me start going there to find them because I'm looking for them.
You could actually maybe email the brand.
Oh, good.
Follow-up email.
I've tried that one. Funny thing is that I've emailed people and all of them told me no, even when I said you don't need to pay me. So in my head, I'm just like,
I feel like when you even say you don't need to pay me, that's when they will not actually downplay you. Like,
no, I'm not even, because it's
you
like,
have to pitch yourself in a way that, like, people are very sold on things that they don't have or things that they like. Things, appearances matter, how you present yourself, how you make yourself look expensive, how you brand yourself. So even if you have like 1,000 followers and you come and say, this is what I can do for you, this is what I can do for you, not for free or paid, they might actually consider it as someone that will come with 100K followers and say, I'll be for you free. Something about free things just don't have value attached to them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Because I've emailed some. I said how much they're meant to pay. I've emailed some. I said we can discuss about price. I've emailed some. I said it's free. All you just have to do is, all you need to do in return is like, if I want to use your facility, you allow me to use it for free and I'll do what I want to do. So you will not pay me because that's our trade by barter.
Yes. Yeah.
All of them were like, no, we're not ready for media presence. And the funny thing is that I'm now seeing them, most of them doing the things that I gave the idea to them to do. And I'm just like, oh, wow. But it's not a problem. You come and meet me one day. And I'll give you that same moment.
Have you had an experience of corporate world before?
Kind of.
Like a full 9 to 5? Like,
yeah, I had a full 9 to 5 for 6 months, right? Or so. And then I got a media job and I turned it around to the media job. Because I just felt like, like when you're younger, there are so many things that when they're advising you about, you're not even listening to them. So in my head, I was like, I can get this media job, get the exposure, get the collaboration. And from there, I'll climb the ladder. This, that. It was nothing. Like the pay was even frustrating my life. And then the workload was just too much. Although I had time for YouTube, I was able to be creating my content and collaborating with people. But it was like, God, you have to do this. And then it's not even 9 to 5. That's the annoying part. It can be 9 to 9. It can be 8 to 9. It can be 9 to 12. But because, yes, I love media, it's my job. I'm just like, you know what? Let me jump into the corporate sector and see how it is.
So I have a question now, right? If your YouTube takes off, let's say you suddenly have 100K subscribers, meaning more brand collaborations, more everything. Do you still consider the corporate sector?
Why would I? I'm looking for money. Now that the media sector is not giving me anything, is it not time to move? How many years now?
Okay, so are you advising people to go for a job because of money or they should follow their passion?
See, I've been on that follow your passion. I've been following my passion. My account is empty. It's time to be realistic, please. Let me just dive into, because the thing is that when I watched certain YouTubers and I was wondering how they were able to do it, a lot of them were in the corporate sector before they moved into YouTube. But me, being the strong head that I am, I was like, I can't start from YouTube. Which one is corporate sector? I beg, let's do this. But see me now. So it's like, I beg, Gucci, just enter this corporate sector.
There's no money in the corporate sector because even when you get like an entry level job, your salary is like, 100K, 150K.
But you're still getting that 100K.
At the end of 30 days.
At the moment, I'm not getting anything safe. So I might as well just try it out and see how it is. Because when I was doing corporate sector, I was like, okay, at least there's constant money coming.
Like financial security.
Yeah, but with this YouTube and this media life, sometimes you don't even know what is going to happen.
What to expect. Some months you don't even get paid.
Exactly. Some days you get paid and it's like, wow, so I can get this in a day. Then some other time just like, nothing. What am I going to do? When your account is not drying, just your eyes will be drying. You know what to do.
Wow. So I think we can hear from her clearly that doing YouTube is not a joke. I mean, we all think that it's all fun and games. You see us every day smiling on camera. On the inside, we're shedding tears because apart from even the whole journey of YouTube being expensive, even your equipment, nobody talks about how much you spend on your equipment, your lighting, your laptop, your electricity, data to upload those videos. A lot of things goes into it, but people just think, oh, I want to quit my job. I want to jump into YouTube and, everything will figure itself out.
Me, initially, if you watch my YouTube videos from like 3 years ago when I newly came back, I showed my journey of trying to upload videos. It can take me 24 hours to upload one video. I will sleep, wake up, just touch my laptop so to not sleep. You see 10%. You sleep, wake up, you see 15. You're like, how many hours will it take?
To upload?
I feel like if I was abroad, I would still be doing this media thing and it would be easy.
Easier.
There are people that don't even have so much subscribers. They still get sponsorships and deals.
Yeah.
But in Nigeria, everybody's looking at numbers.
And even like there's other ways of making money, like affiliate marketing, other things. Most of those kind of programs are banned in Nigeria. Like so many things that you can actually do to set up PayPal account, to do like certain things in Nigeria. I think like the other day I was trying to set up my PayPal account. They say as a Nigerian, you cannot receive, you can only send, as in something so crazy. I'm like, why are we banned from everything in the world?
We know who caused it.
Why are we banned from everything?
Oh, you Yahoo. Thank you. Thank you very much.
But those guys are funding some people's lifestyles, so let's let them leave.
If I had mine, I can't follow them. I'll date you, Yahoo boy.
Okay, speaking of dating, are you currently dating anybody at the moment?
Nope.
Are you looking for... You don't know if your husband is listening to this podcast.
Husband, if you are listening to it, please come on. I want to be doing somebody's son and I. Somebody's son and I. Please. Let me help you spend your money. Please, come and treat me. Let's go on staycation. Let's go on vacation.
That's what you want husband for, to be going on staycation and
please,
vacation.
I want to live life. No, I'm joking. I want us to build together, I want us to suffer together. I want us to enjoy together.
All right.
So, honey, if you listen to this, I'm right here.
Okay, so what are you looking for in a partner? Just, shoot your shot.
I don't know. I'm tired of doing I'm looking for. I used to have lists.
Now anybody come, anybody.
No, I'm not that desperate though. Like I still have my limit because I know that now I'll just think it to myself, if I want to be in a relationship, I can actually be. Because I can tell like a couple guys, they like me, but I'm not ready to settle for.
Wow, hot cake.
Oh my God, it's not easy. It's not easy. But it's like, I know that being in a relationship with this kind of people is not going to benefit me in any way. So what's the point of jumping into it? Because we'll be there for how many years now, how many months now? That's the relationship might be blocking that future man. That's for me.
Yeah.
So like, it's not that deep. Sometimes it can be shy, but it's not that deep.
Okay, so you've heard from her. She's not looking for anything in particular. Just someone that's ready for a staycation, vacation, enjoyment. And she also mentioned suffering.
Hit me up.
Hit me up, yeah.
So
just email us. Our email will be in the description box. So just email us. Say, just put the subject of the email should be Chuches husband.
You want to spoil my life.
And I will definitely let her know about it. I will definitely let her know.
You must be tall, I don't date short boys. Because I'll be knocking your head every time.
I was going to say that Uche used to bake. I don't know if she's still baking now.
I'm still baking, but business is slow.
I feel like you're looking for a corporate job, but you have one right under your nose that you can actually... You have a lot of friends that will patronize you. I know I'll patronize you.
Which a lot of friends? When I've been shouting baking since nobody has said... Okay, a couple people have been like, Uche, I would like to buy for my friend, but people that are saying they're my friends, most of them have been saying they want free cake. Thank
That's
you
the
very
thing about
much.
friends. Like, support your friend's business. Like, the fact that person is your friend is not enough to like run them down.
I don't mind giving you free cake, but at least say, oh, let me buy one. And it's fine.
So there's no, for now, you're not baking at the moment. You're just.
No, I am, because I've had orders
Okay.
like last month. No, they're not that much, but it's fine.
So how did you learn how to bake? You just one day.
YouTube. Because I like cooking, I like baking. I like making things, to be honest. So my head was just like, this person baked this, let me try and bake it. Oh, this person made this, let me try and make it. Then banana bread, I loved it. It was like so easy to make. So I came back home, I was making it for family and friends. And they're like, oh my God, you should start a business with it. Start baking. I was like, no problem. I even did this sale thing. You know when you have that
Pop-up sale, yeah.
I went to sell, I sold out, thank God, but still, COVID now happened. Because my mind was like, oh, you can go to particular places to pitch. And all of them were for me, oh, COVID, restriction. I'm just like, you know what, I'll chill till after COVID, try and restructure. But now, I need to go and start checking price of everything. If I go and say, I'll give you a price now.
Then when you go to the market, because everything has actually quite changed now in the market. Everything is so expensive.
It's now 1.7. Egg too.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what's going on?
I think I was going to buy water the other day. I found out that water is now more expensive than normal. I'm like, when? How? Like everything now has doubled in price. Guys, Nigeria is in crisis. That's all I can say.
In Nigeria, we're saying that we have hope for.
Help us.
There's something.
Then nothing is going on. Like we're spending more, like, and our salaries are not increasing. So it's like we're just paying times 2, but then the minimum wage is still the minimum wage.
That's true.
Which is 30K or what? Like what is 30K? But that's another conversation for another day.
30K cannot even last you for one day.
So what are you currently doing at the moment now aside from YouTube? Or is it just YouTube?
Apply for jobs.
Yeah, I think she has made that very, very clear. Like after this podcast, we need to find a job. We need to find a job.
Aside YouTube, that's all I've been doing. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I've started doing this thing where I do like mini vlogs.
Okay.
So I go to restaurants and then I eat, I show the place, and I just post like a reel of it on my Instagram page.
So tell us about that. Like, is it expensive to do like, because I know you have to buy the food when you get there. You know, Lagos restaurants, you're not buying the food. They're not going to let you stay there for long. So what's the arrangement like when you get there for people that are interested?
Okay. So I'm not going to lie. I don't pay for this food because I said I was broke. So people I go with usually pay for me. So it's like, okay, since I'm going with them, I might as well
shoot content.
Yeah, make content. And like, it's interesting to just watch people go somewhere. For me, I like when someone goes out and they show their experience. It's like, okay, maybe I can try this when I do what this person is doing. So I was just like, let me just start doing it. So anytime I go out, okay, not anytime. Sometimes when I go out, I just do like a mini vlog on my phone and I post it. No audio, just songs over the video.
Okay, I think I've seen one of those and it's really interesting and entertaining. I used to do something like that I'm still doing something like that, but it's not short vlogs, it's actually YouTube. So I just review restaurants in Lagos and I have a series like that on my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, it's The Experience on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Subscription is free, yo.
Yeah, so.
Because most of you think you have to pay. It is 0.00 naira.
Even to like on Instagram is also free. To comment is free. But some people will see your post and still jump and pass. Like, what do you have to say about people like that? Like, it's so funny because you have like, okay, let's say we have like 3,000 followers, 2,000 followers. But then people are coming to your page and you are posting a content and you're not seeing the followers reflecting on the likes. Like, who are those people?
I don't know. I get weak sometimes. That's the thing. I stop focusing on that because, I used to enjoy posting, like just putting videos on YouTube. Then people started getting into my head. Check the views. Check the subscribers. Check the likes.
Insights.
When you start focusing on that, you just be losing track because it can be so demotivating. When you're like, I put my
so much effort, especially YouTube. When you take days to edit your YouTube video, like days and night, you color grade, you do everything. Your laptop is overheating. It's sounding like an airplane is flying. You know, you're going through a lot, and then you put up that video that day. Let's say in the first 1 hour, you're seeing maybe 100 views or 50 views. You'll not be wondering, what is all this?
And
it's not as if, it's not to like demean the people that have watched the 50 or 100 people. It's like, like you deserve more.
Yeah,
it's just a weird funk, honestly.
But that's the thing. I feel like if you stop focusing on that, YouTube will just be so easy for you.
Yeah.
Like, cause me, for the past how many months, I was focusing on that and it was just disturbing me so much. I was going mental. And I just like realized that Uche, you started YouTube because you wanted to share. You didn't start it because you wanted views or subscribers and all of that. That quite alright. That would be nice to have, but just appreciate the little you have. Because me, before, I didn't used to reply comments. I didn't even care about comments. But people were like, people are commenting. At least acknowledge them, even if they are 3 or 2. And I was like, okay, let me start acknowledging them, and that is it. So me, I'm just like, if you want to do something, it's nice if you have the passion for it, but when people start telling you, you can monetize it. It's not start getting to your head. When you're not really making as much money as they tell you you're meant to make, or that people are making. You now start feeling like, is this even my passion? Do I really like this thing? So me, I'm always like, you know what? Stop thinking about the money.
Yeah.
At a point, Sha, because if that's your only source of income, you'll be crazy.
You have to, yeah. Because that's what I was going to say now. Because there's one thing I do on my Instagram. I just recently realized that you can do that. You can turn off your likes. So you just see this person and others liked. You won't see the numbers. You won't see. I just recently noticed it like 2 days ago and I started doing it. And it was just so happy for me. Like, I don't know. I'd rather just not know. I just post my content and go. Especially when it's like sponsored content. I just post it and just go. Than seeing, oh, maybe the likes are low, all of that.
Yeah, you're not feeling
and
bad.
especially you want to say, oh, I want to not look at it. But if that is your job, like, to be honest, like, brands are looking at your inside, they're looking at your this. This is like, numbers are what make you successful in this kind of industry. So even when you say, I want to not look at the numbers, if you're human, it will just pop up in your face. You just see it and you'll be like, no, I can actually do better. So one thing I used to do for my Instagram is like turn off the likes. Then YouTube, I just try to, once I've uploaded. I don't even be refreshing. Before, I used to refresh it. I would not even sleep. It was actually like messing up in my mind. So now if I just upload video, I just go and announce on my Instagram, I have a new video up and I'm out. Like, if you want to watch. If you don't want to watch, I'm going to keep going because, I started this because I had a passion for it and,
Same.
So,
that was me.
I'm just going to see it through. Like, I know God's plans for me. I know that one day it's going to happen for me. So YouTube is a very funny space. And
life too is a very funny space.
I've learned to not compare.
Yeah, somebody's journey must not be the same journey
as
your own.
So. Yeah. Cause sometimes I won't even lie. There are sometimes when I'll see like maybe a YouTuber that just came new. Like I know I've been here maybe 3 years back and someone just came up, before 2 months, the person is already having like more followers. I want to start saying, what's this person doing? Like, what's really going on? Like, why is my own follower so low? Like, you almost want to start comparing yourself with the person, and it's a human thing. So I'm just going to be honest. But at the end of the day, I have to call myself back and be like, you and this person are not the same. You're not the same. The person might even blow chef and even stop at some point.
Exactly.
You still overtake them. So it's like, in this industry, overtaking is very much allowed and it happens all the time. I've seen it happen so many times. So it's like you comparing is like the biggest thief of joy. The biggest. So I had to throw away that mentality. Like, I'll just be happy for you and go. At least it's showing that it's possible. Because for a long time, I actually thought that Nigerian YouTubers could not grow past a certain length. I thought maybe we'll just stop at 50K, 100K.
No.
I didn't know that. I thought, how black people are always like, in the media, we're always, on the other side of the stick. Like, we always get the lower end of everything. So I just thought that in Nigeria here that, no matter how hard we try, we cannot be as high as those YouTubers. But like, over the years, I've seen a lot of YouTubers. I mean, there's Tayo Aina, Kelechi Bemenas, like people that have passed the 100K mark. So I'm like, so this is possible. So I've started looking at it in that light, like, these people are paving a way. They're showing you that it can be done. They're showing you that it's possible. So instead of trying to compare yourself or compare your journey with theirs, just focus on your own focus. You get, and just.
The day you blow, you blow.
The day you blow, you
because
blow.
YouTube is just one video.
And you just go one viral content and then you just keep sustaining. And the thing is, once you crack that code, once you know what you did with that video, you just keep reciprocating it.
Sometimes it doesn't work like that though.
But it may. There's a chance that it may. Because the fact that you've already hit that algorithm before, you can hit it again. As opposed to not like hitting it at all in the first place. So, I think that's all about YouTube, Sha. So one last question about yourself before we move on to the questions that you guys graciously sent us. So we can all testify. If you guys have not gone to check our Instagram page by now, you should. We can all testify to your impeccable fashion sense. So you want to let us know where you get your clothes from, where you shop, where you buy your things from, for the babes in the house wondering how they can be as fashionable as you.
Where I get my clothes from, to be honest, it's mostly ASOS, H&M, Misguided. Where else? A lot of brands online, Zara.
So how do you order them? Because I know that's such a big problem, like getting those clothes shipped. How long do they take? All of that stress.
I will order to somebody's house that I know in the UK.
Okay.
Then if someone is coming back, I'll beg them to bring it back for me. But mostly, my brother schools in UK. So if he's coming back, I'll ask him to bring it back for me. And there are some Nigerian brands that are nice to buy, but I can't afford it at the moment. So let me just do my day.
Yeah, and then we're not plugging you guys because if you guys are not sponsoring us, next time I want us to mention your brand, hit us an email.
Just give us some free clothes.
You understand? And pay me too because I need money. I have clothes, I don't have money.
Yeah.
You guys, by the way, if you haven't checked us out on Instagram, we are Dee Digest on Instagram. So do make sure you follow us. You can send us your questions, your dilemmas, your thoughts, whatever you're struggling with through our DMs, or just shoot us an email. Anyways, we got a few questions. So we're kind of just going to take them and give our opinions, our advice, because that's what we're here for, to help you guys. Hi, my name is Elizabeth. I am 32 years old. You're doing a great job. I have a dilemma. So I'm currently still in the university, and I listened to your last episode about growing up confused, and it really resonated with me. I feel like I have also been confused all my life, and I'm mostly always feeling bad about where I am in life right now. Kindly advise. So first of all, I feel like, so I don't know, because you didn't provide any context as to whether you're still working while you're in school or whatever, but I'm guessing you are because you're 32. Even if you're not.
In school?
She's still in school.
Oh. Second degree.
She didn't specify. Anything. She just said she's in school and she's feeling bad about her life, and like, due to like last episode, I was talking about like being confused about school and all of that she was just thinking like, if you can give her any advice. So yeah, give advice.
I would say pray, meditate, do things you like or you love. Because it's not easy. And then I feel like just get a pen and paper and write down the things that are making you think about your life or making you sad. And then now start trying to classify if it's really worth it to make you feel bad. Because if you think about it, this situation or whatever you're going through at this moment is for this moment. It's not going to be a constant thing in your life. So see it as, okay, it's just a phase in your life. It might take a very long time. But if you have the right mindset, you'll be able to actually survive. And if you pray a lot, because praying and meditating really helps. It calms you a lot. So by the time you pray, I know when people, because me too, I've been struggling with, I'm praying to God, I'm trying to. So my own is I read Bible verses, or there's this Bible app. Everybody should, let me not say everybody should have it.
We all have it.
Everybody should know about it.
So when you type Bible, Apple Store or Google Play Store, first app, download it.
Yeah, so that Bible app, they have devotionals that you can participate in weekly, monthly, daily. So most of them, they tell you, they have their title. So it's struggling in life. It's they have titles that you feel like you can relate to. So and they'll give you info about what this devotional is about. So you can click on it and start reading. A lot of them have helped me because most times you won't even know what that devotional is going to be for that day. But when you click on it, it's they are talking to me. This is what I'm going through right now. Let me read it. Let me hear the classes. Let me hear everything and see how everything is going to happen. And they can actually help you. You won't feel better immediately, but it take time before you feel better. But by the time you think about this, and then if you talk to someone, because no man is an island. I know my mother will be so proud if she hears me say this. But if you have a particular person you talk to, they can help you out sometimes. Because most times when you're going through stuff.
But being 32 years old in uni though, how you be feeling?
It depends. What is she? Is it a second degree? Are you doing masters?
First degree, because if you're second degree, it's a normal thing to go to do second degree when you're 30 now.
Yes, but what time did you start school? Or you're 32 in school. Do you get? And then I'm sure your other thought is, I'm too old to be in school. Darling, you're not too old for anything in life. You're not too old for anything, because I'm sure it's just your surrounding or people that are talking to you, the bad energy, the noise. Once you silence that noise, you live a happy life. Because I'm sure people you're 32, you're in school, and you're not even married. Do you even have a child? Yeah. Please, I beg you, marriage is not easy. All the people that are married, ask them, how are you feeling? How's it doing you? Because some of them, they are suffering, but they are coming out from, I love my darling, I love my baby, my boo. Don't get me wrong. Some people really love their relationship and their relationship is good. Yeah. But a lot of people, they've gone through hell. So I don't know why most people just come and start pressurizing other people to get married. You leave them alone. They don't want it, or maybe they want it, but it's not their time. Even kids too. So please don't listen to people that are talking too much in your ear. Pick what you want from what people advise you or tell you that you feel is good for you. And then the rest, block it out. Now that I'm single, a lot of my friends, and then most everybody I know is in a relationship. Most time I'm the third wheel or the fifth wheel, or the seventh wheel. But I'll still follow them out. Sometimes I'll be like, God.
God, when? God, when?
When? Because everybody is doing lovey-dovey in front of me. I'm just there sitting and
laughing when it's not funny. Like, food want to choke you.
So like, but then I'm just like, I can't let it get to me because I'm still happy.
Yeah.
I'm still enjoying life. Like, I'm with family, I'm with friends.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't be letting it dwell on me that all my friends are in relationship, everybody's getting proposed to, having kids, and I'm just here, nothing's happening for me. Your time will come. You don't know when, but just have faith in God that it will eventually come. So I don't know, because I've passed, I used to be like that when I used to disturb me a lot, but at a point I was just like, when you think about it, it will come. Oh, it's going to take time, but just be patient. Focus on other things that will make you happy or bring you joy.
Okay, I think that's amazing advice. I pretty much share like similar thoughts with what she has. Basically, I think the first thing is to come to God first, because with God, there's no judgment. There's nobody's judging you. Nobody's looking at you a certain way. You're even talking to someone that even knows the plan of your life. He knows when you started. He knows where you're going to end. So it's like the first place you should go to before even coming to anybody for advice is like, just go to God. Just submit yourself to him and just cry if you need to, roll on the floor, do whatever you need to do. But I'm telling you, like, after that, you feel a lot more better. It's like the best therapy in the world. And then another thing is like, age is just a number. And the timing of everybody's life is different. So don't even let yourself dwell in the fact that I've seen people that are 30 years old and they're still a child at heart. I've seen people that are 16 years old and they're like an old soul. So I've seen people that are actually functioning on different levels and dynamics regardless of their age. So don't focus so much on the fact that I'm 32, I'm 33, I'm 34, I'm 35, Don't worry about that. I know how it is, especially for like an African female. There's always that pressure, marriage, achievement, all of that. Well, like, don't focus on it. Most of the people that I know, Adesua got married at 33. And she's married now, she's giving birth to her child. She faced all her struggles and all of that. But, it worked out in the end. So there's like a bunch of other examples. Janet Jackson, what age did she finally give birth? There's a lot of people that if you're looking for examples, you'll find. If you're looking for people, you'll find. There's one thing I always tell myself when I'm feeling bad. I'm like, my situation is not the worst. Even if I think I'm going through the worst thing, there's someone out there that's going through even much more, like, things that are bad. And that is when the whole writing down pros and cons comes into play. Write out the good things in your life because there must be some good in your life and focus on that. So just find your passion, find other things that gives you joy and excitement in your life. Focus on other things, with your relationship, whatever. Just remove your mind from that whole age thing and just know that everything will work out in the end. Everything will work out. Just have that in mind to work. And even if it doesn't, you'll be fine.
Or even have a journal. Journals really help. Like a diary.
Yeah.
You'll be writing how you feel. Because if you feel like you can't tell someone about it, the book can be your someone. Even though the book is not going to be talking back to you. Yeah, that's another thing. And then again, I saw this thing on Instagram where someone was like, every time you feel like life is not working out for you or you're too old for something, just remember that Vera Wang designed her first dress at the age of 40, right? And there are some other people that
they mentioned
that their lives they're picking at like 50 or so. So
I know there's this culture right now of I need to make it now. I'm launching a business. I'm doing this. I'm making money moves. Boss
don't
babes.
Watch that.
Yo, I know
don't know what they are doing behind.
that pressure is right. I know the pressure, and I know what you're currently going through right now. You go on Instagram, all your favorites, friends are looking like their life is advancing. Every Saturday is their wedding. Things are happening. Everybody looks like they have their shit together. But they don't. Like, some do, but like most of them don't. So there's this culture now, every millennial or Gen Z, we're trying to launch a business. We're trying to do something. Even people that don't have any experience or idea about businesses are starting businesses and failing. So it's like, don't even let those pressure get to you in terms of this person is doing this business now. I have to go and launch my own, even though you don't know what you're doing. Take out that time. In every situation, every time you get to wait in your life, God is teaching you something. God is preparing you for something. So ask yourself, God, what are you trying to teach me? God, why am I being delayed? God, why am I here? The way I see it, like, God is like a friend. He can be a friend. He can be a father. So the same way you talk to your friend, the same way you come to your father and say, Father, I don't know what's happening in my life right now. I'm confused. I don't know where I am right now, but I know you're trying to teach me something. So can you tell me, what are you trying to teach me? What do I need to do? It could be that God is preparing you, He's giving you endurance, He's giving you patience, He's giving you things that will help you in your next relationship or your next marriage or your next job in life. What books do I need to read? What things do I need to do? Like, there's a lot of things that God might actually just be preparing you for. So for me, it's like, spend time with God, find out why these things are happening to you and what you can do in the meantime. Don't focus so much on the future, whatever. It's like, I know my future is going to be good, but right now, I don't have this knowledge. Oh, I have a passion for baking. Let me go on YouTube, learn how to be baking while I'm still in school.
Oh, and then don't focus on your past, because that one too might be what is dragging you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe things that have happened that made you still be in school till now, and then you have not forgiven yourself. So I think that's enough advice for Elizabeth. Let's take one more of your questions. Okay, this one says, hi, keep me as anonymous. Okay. I'm currently working in... Okay, she did not put the name of the company. She just kind of asterisked it. She's currently working at a company and she's considering quitting her job. There's a lot of things going on that I can't really speak about, and I feel like I'm not being treated well. I do not have a backup plan. I have been submitting my CVs to other companies with no feedback. What do you advise I do? I'm really not being treated well here. This is actually quite timely because we were talking about something like this previously. So I think Uche has experience in this field.
You sound like me. I left. Now look at me. No job. No money.
But she said she's not being treated well.
Yeah.
So like her mental health should come first.
And that's me now. I have a video on mental health and how what they call one-man businesses can treat you like shit. So it's more like, I don't know, it depends on you, Sha. If you feel like when you come out now, there's no money, no job.
Yeah, she said there's no backup plan.
Yes, and you feel like that is one thing that is making you stay in the place. I believe you should just stay. But if you feel like you don't mind, because me, I didn't mind it, even though now I'm suffering it, but I'm just like, God got me, so.
Yeah, but you're here now.
Continue,
like, you're suffering it, but you're here, so.
It depends. Some people cannot take it. Some people rather have that mental torture than not having any money in their account. So it depends on the person you are. If you feel like your mental health is very important, leave the job and rely on God. But keep applying, keep telling me. I'm telling everybody now. Because before I was like, it's shameful
there's this shame when you tell people that you quit your job. Like, where do you,
I'm just like, please, I'm looking for a job. If you know anything, just contact me. If you know anybody, just tell me. So yeah, that's the thing. At least you might have a little bit of money in your account to sustain you till you get a new job. And even if you don't, like people will tell you, become an entrepreneur.
That one is the hardest thing. They'll take it from me.
No, they tell you it's easy. It's easy. Being an entrepreneur is the easiest
not easy.
thing.
Nah. I highly do not recommend. If you're not strong-hearted, if you're not resilient, if you're not persistent, if you're not courageous, you need a lot of skills to actually be an entrepreneur in this Lagos, Nigeria. If not, you will just die of heart attack.
Or go and marry a rich man.
Another option.
Yeah. So you don't have to do anything, just stay in the house.
It's a very good option.
And be a baby mama, you know.
But who wants to marry you though?
Wife.
Because even men are looking for women with jobs to marry. Nobody wants to marry a jobless woman.
Extremely rich men don't need women that are working. They just want you to be submissive. When I come back home, food must be on the table.
What if she's a feminist?
I'll give you, I'm sorry for you. I don't know what you're going to do. You might have to chop that feminism and, you know, enter that rich man's house. So you're giving you money, we're going on trips with
So
your
clearly,
girls.
like, you're not a feminist. Clearly.
Me? I don't know. I'm tired of that question. I have my beliefs. Some of my beliefs follow the feminist way. Some don't follow it. I'm sure living my life.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Well, that's a very tricky one. Okay, what am I going to advise you now? It's quite funny. I don't even know what to tell you. Because me, when I quit my own job, I didn't have a backup plan. But I
you
knew
had money in your account. Sis, do you have money in your account? See that you want to.
I actually didn't have that much money in my account.
But you had something that was going to sustain you for a while.
I didn't. Being in a place where you're not appreciated or wanted, I could totally relate with how that will make you feel.
That's true.
And how waking up in the morning is so hard. That's one of the things that when I look back at my 9-to-5 life is one thing that was a torture. Till today, anytime I hear the iPhone alarm, I'm ready to fight. Because it reminds me of those days when I had to wake up, you know, go all the way to work from mainland to the island, like the stress.
And your day seems so long.
So long. And you're just sitting down, your bum is spinning you,
one day
you're bored.
Can feel like 3 years just sitting down there. You're just like, what am I doing
And then you're now sitting down with someone that doesn't like you or someone that is, you know, treating you, maybe anything you send to them, they'll send it back and tell you it's not correct. And you're looking at it like, okay, so what is not correct? I don't know.
I
It's
know.
just
I
not
find
correct.
that most times when girls are complaining about their job, it's the female boss that is
Do you get
frustrating them. Like, what happened to women empowering women?
The feminism we're talking about.
Like, what happened to that?
Should you quit now is the question. I don't even know what to tell you, to be honest, because if you don't have any money, it's going to be hard out there. It's going to be hard. Rent needs to be paid. Food needs to be eaten. Lifestyle, clothes need to be bought. Like, things need to happen. And as much as you want to be happy, you cannot be happy if you don't have money. That's just the fact.
True.
If you come out,
It's very difficult.
if you come out and say, okay, now nobody's treating me bad anymore, I'm out of this job, and you don't have any money, you're frustrated, you're going to be even more miserable than you were when you were at the job. So I feel like what I would tell you is grow a tough skin. Just know that this is temporary, one leg in, one leg out. Try and focus on, whatever thing you can do. If you have a side business, you can start restructuring it. If you have places you can apply to CVs, stay up all night, dedicate like 1 hour to sending out your CVs, just back to back, follow up emails, trying to just, follow it bumper to bumper. When you now see a green light or something that feels like an opportunity, then you can now resign and leave. Or if you know that it's just too bad for you, sexual harassment is involved, too many things are involved, my dear, just leave. Because sometimes some doors have to close for others to open. That's just the truth. In fact, to be honest, this advice it has two parts. It all depends on your personality. Me, according to my own experience, I left without a plan, without anything. I left, but God was faithful and He saw me through, and I had supportive family and friends that helped me. But I don't know about you and your situation. Your story might not be like mine. So
yeah, because if you don't have, like me, to have family and friends that are there for me. So if you don't have that, it go hard. It go hard.
All I just here to tell you is that it's hard out here. We're in the jungle right now. So that's pretty much it. So we're going to end. You guys already know how we end the podcast. I'm going to currently say what I'm currently loving, what I'm currently hating. We're both going to say what we're currently hating, what we're currently loving, what we're recommending, and a word of advice. So I'm going to start. What am I currently loving? What am I currently loving? Oh yeah, I just got this new jewelry box. I got it from Miniso, and it's really nice, and it works with the vibe and the ambience of my room. By the way, if you guys are listening to this, you would have probably watched my room tour, which is coming up on my YouTube. So when you watch it, you'll probably see what I'm talking about. But if not, you eventually see it. So that's what I'm always saying. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'm currently loving that jewelry box, and over to Uche. What are you currently loving?
I don't even know. Peace of mind. Yoga. I'll say yoga. I just said this yoga and thing is shaking my head. Like everything yoga.
Did you pay like a subscription?
No, I didn't pay. It's like I met one amazing lady and she was like, oh, she would teach me yoga because one other thing about yoga is that it helps you heal. So if you're having pains in certain places, you might do yoga or you do yoga and your body will feel better.
Wow.
So I just like, oh, I love this lady. And she's so nice. And you learn a lot. Like I've learned a lot from her, minus yoga. But then also like when she tells you facts about yoga, how yoga is like you're connecting to nature. And it's like, you know how nature makes you feel good sometimes. Like when you go to the beach or you might go to the forest and you breathe and everything. I'm just like, I'm getting energized. The energy, I'm feeling it. Like I'm surrounding myself with positivity. No negative vibes or anything like that. So I'm just like, that's one thing I'm loving now.
What am I currently hating right now? What am I hating? What am I currently hating? Maybe Uche should start first.
That's the thing. I don't think I'm hating anything at the moment. Because I was when you said, "Oh, what are you hating?" I said, Uche, what are you hating?
She's doing a lot of yoga. There's no hating in her life right now. Everything is out. But me, I'm sure I'm hating something. I just cannot think about it right now. What am I hating? Okay, I think I'm hating people that do not reply their WhatsApp message in the span of 1 hour when you have sent it.
I can't. I was mad like that, but I've freed it. Because if you think about it, some people are very horrible with texting, and I've noticed it.
What if it's an emergency? I send you hello.
Some people will not. They can.
But you're posting on Instagram though.
That's the thing. Have you seen that post that is trending? I can have time for Instagram. It doesn't mean I have time to reply your message.
That's very stupid.
I said it's okay. If it's like that,
I think that's really because you see people. This one is actually paying. I think anyway. It's not like I'm so angry. I'm just very passionate about this because how can I text you? You don't know why I texted you. You don't even know when I need that reply. Then you take your good time, and then I go on Instagram. And you're not even scared that, oh, Divine is following me, so she's going to see what I'm posting. You still go and post story. You are laughing, ha, 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 TikTok. You are posting, sharing TikTok. So what happened to your WhatsApp? And I know your phone is always in your hand 247. So what's your excuse?
They just feel like replying.
That's a terrible character.
And it's they'll tell you it's their life at the end of the day. So,
That's actually what I hate about this generation. Like, we don't take accountability for anything. Like,
but last, same energy. Oh, it's urgent. I'll keep you that 1 hour you did to me. Let me see how you feel.
but that's the thing.
It's not good to do it.
I'll still reply immediately. So it's so annoying.
I'll leave you. I've done it. It took me 2 days. I'll take you that same 2 days. I'm even at Jara and do 3 days for you. And you can't say shit because it's like you did it to me. So by the time by the time we start doing the constant, okay, I did 3 hours. You reply immediately, I reply immediately. I reply again. It takes another 3 days. We're doing it again. The circle continues.
I think I saw one meme the other day. What was this meme about? It was something like, if you ask me to come out for a drink, I'm not going to come out because like something like, I'm just resting my mental health and I don't owe you an explanation. Something, I can't remember how it goes, but something about like, I don't owe you an explanation. I'm just going to stay at home and enjoy my life, do what I want to do because I'm an adult and whatever. I'm like, huh? And people were actually posting on their story like, yeah, bad bitch energy. Like, it's my life.
Now everybody's,
it doesn't make any sense
this
to
generation, me. Everyone wants to be selfish because there's no harm in being selfish. So
there's harm.
If that's going out is going to cost me.
Okay, so how about
you? Going to make me feel.
No, what the person was saying is that I don't owe you an explanation. Like I asked you to come out.
You know,
for something.
People have been saying that thing now.
You don't owe me explanation. And
you told me anybody.
You told me we were going to come out. I'm making plans with you. Now tell me I don't owe you an explanation. I decided to stay at home and self-care. How about you called me and say, Divine, I can't really come. I just feel like staying at home today. What happened to that communication?
That's toxic attitude.
It's really toxic, and we do it a lot, and especially like maybe guys and girls, or maybe
because it's like, think about it. This thing you're doing to somebody, you did back.
They did back. How do you feel?
First to do, And
it's even one thing. Like even if you delay the conversation, when you come back to it, now say, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was quite busy, hectic couple of days." Well, anyway, what's up? Not just come back. Maybe I said hello 3 days ago. You now come back and say hi. Like, cause I'm sure my friends are listening now. Say, Divine, you are the CEO of this table that you are complaining about. But I actually come back and say, I'm so sorry. I was filming my podcast. So I'm so sorry. I was editing video. I couldn't pick up my phone. I always give an explanation before I jump into. I don't just come and say hi, as if I'd not just ghost you for 1 week. I take accountability. So I think what I'm currently hating is people that don't take accountability. Like they're not accountable for whatever they do. Sucks, and you guys need to do better. Thank you very much. What am I recommending? Uche? I think trying yoga.
No. Let's stop the yoga talk for now. What am I recommending? Drinking a lot of water. It's good for your skin. I don't know how many liters or how many centimeters.
That's something I'm still struggling with till now. I'm not even sure I've drank water today. Anyways, what am I recommending?
And mind your business too.
Yeah, very good advice. Mind your business. Anything they don't ask you, don't talk. What am I recommending? I'm recommending sleeping. Just having like your full hours of sleep because it's good for you. I don't know. People like, especially with this, I don't know why I keep coming from my generation, but it's my generation, so I feel like I have the right to come for them. We feel like when we stay awake all night, I put an all-nighter, I didn't sleep, I've been working 24/7. Like we feel like it's something to be happy about. Like I'm boss moves, I'm doing things. You are killing yourself. This sleep is very important for you. I know days when I get like my full 8 hours of sleep, I wake up that day productive, I get a lot of things done, I wake up early. But the days when I sleep for 2 hours, when you first see me, you just know that I'm tired. When I talk, I'm stumbling on my speech. Like, I just know that I'm actually tired and exhausted. So I feel like what I'm recommending is like, let's stop celebrating all this. I'm not sleeping, I'm walking around the clock, money on my mind. Oh, let's rest. Word of advice is, I would say, especially like with today's podcast episode, I think we talked a lot about, looking for jobs, quitting, starting new job, finding jobs, struggles and whatever. I feel like is don't give up, be resilient. Everything is not going to be easy. I know we're growing up, we thought that it's going to be easy. Like when we come out, everything will just go in a linear way. You graduate from school, you get a job, your life will be okay, making millions. And it didn't work out that way. But regardless of that, regardless of how difficult YouTube is, regardless of how difficult it is to find a job, regardless of how difficult it is to work in a corporate environment, in a toxic corporate environment, just don't give up. Be persistent, be resilient, just keep going, grow a little bit tough skin, because Nigeria is already tough. So just grow like a tougher skin and just keep going, basically. Just don't give up. You don't know when how do they say that thing again? I literally have these quotes on top of my bed, but I can't remember. But you don't know when you're one step away from like your success or like your gold mine. So just don't give up. Just keep going. And yeah, that's my word of advice. Uche?
Let me read this thing that I screenshotted.
Okay.
It pays to be patient. When you are patient, it builds your character, prevents mistakes, and helps you reach your goals. You are more likely to be honored by others and have happier relationships. Patience comes with all kinds of blessings and benefits. That's my word of advice.
Wow, that is amazing. I think that's the best notes for us to end today's podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening in today. Thank you so much, Uche, for taking out time from your very, very busy schedule to honor my invitation.
I'm not busy, I'm unemployed though.
Thank you so much for coming, guys. Don't forget to rate this podcast on wherever I get your podcast from. Give it a 5-star on Apple Podcasts, please. I'm begging you. And make sure you leave us a review so we know if we are doing good or if we are doing bad or if we need to improve. We really want to get feedback from you guys. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to read it. And do make sure you subscribe to this podcast. New episodes every Thursday. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Please subscribe to Uche's channel, Chuches Mind, on YouTube. Teresa on Instagram, follow me.
Follow her.
Teresa on TikTok, follow me.
Yeah.
Subscription is free. Following is free. Please, let's grow my ministry.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to add every link, all of her links, if you're interested in contacting Uche for any job proposition or proposal, for any job offer, you want to contact her for collaborations, partnerships, anything, you just like her, you want to get to know her, you want to marry her. I'm going to put all, I'm going to put all her links in the description box as well. Do make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
You not time to follow you on Instagram too.
Follow me on Instagram, guys. Divine Ome, you know now, Divine Ome everywhere. So follow me on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye.